Yo, what's up guys, SK Morton here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to be playing with one of the most solid decks in Clash Royale. In my opinion, this deck is super strong right now. Doesn't really have a real counter in my opinion. It has so much outplay potential and we're going to be playing in League 10. Currently at 1,848 medals, so let's see what we can get going with this Mortar miner deck. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 1. We're up against SK Morton, but I don't think that this is going to be the real one, is it? I think SK Morton does have the creator badge on his profile. I'm not sure, it might be him. But I think it's gonna be like some, fake account, but who knows. Okay, let's in the meantime go with Skeleton King here on the right side. Looks like he also has a Fisherman. That Fisherman might be able to pull the Skeleton King next to the tower and splash. No, I think it's not gonna be in range. It's not quite next to the tower. As you guys can see, Skeleton King is not able to splash on top of that. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit just to make sure that the Fisherman crosses the bridge. Then I'm gonna go guards, and then afterwards I'm gonna go with a Mortar on defense. I think he might try and spell the Mortar with like a Fireball or something, just in case. I'm gonna go Skeleton Dragons up high, and by the way, he's also running Cannoneer. Okay, so what I like about this deck is that it's super strong on defense. Like, I feel like you have a super solid defense with the Cannon card, with the Mortar, with the support cards like Archers, Guards. But then at the same time, you also have a really solid offense. I feel like most of the times, offensively, you can also do some crazy plays and make some really, really big pushes. Okay, so he does go with another Ghost. I think I'm just gonna cycle Miner here on defense. It's gonna be important to start cycling those Archers Evolution as well. Then I'm wondering what spell is he running. Does he have Fireball? Does he have Void Spell? I guess that's the only two spells used with the Royal Giant right now. Back in the days, Lightning was also a really good spell on Royal Giant. But Lightning nowadays is, almost never used anymore. Okay, let's go with the Cannon card here as well. I think I'm just gonna go Guards up high, honestly. I feel like he might go with a Fisherman, so the Guards will be able to protect the Archer a little bit longer. And then here I'm just gonna set up a Mortar on the right side. Cannoneer plus the Cannon card plus the Archer plus the Guards were able to DPS down the Royal Giant really, really quickly. And then he does end up having Void Spell. Okay, we can go with Skeleton Dragons then. Knowing that he doesn't have Fireball, I feel like Skeleton Dragons are gonna be really annoying for him. And then here in the meantime, the Cannon card is gonna get tanked for the Skelejax. And I'm even gonna go with a Miner here. Cannon card shoots really slow. Knowing that he's out of Elixir, this Miner is gonna be really good because it's gonna tank a little bit longer for the Skeleton Dragon. Force out more Elixir, and in the meantime, we got a ton of damage, guys. 1,700 HP left on his left side tower. In the meantime, we barely took any damage from his pushes. We're defending super well so far. Okay, let's go with a Cannon card here to take care of his Hunter. I think I'm just gonna cycle Evil Archers here, even though he doesn't have a really good answer against them. I think I still shouldn't be playing them like together. In my opinion, it's a little bit better to split them in this situation. Okay, let's go with a Skeleton King. Let's then go with a Mortar here as well. He's gonna go with a nice E-Spirit. E-Spirit plus Lock will be able to take care of those Evil Archers. And then he does also go with a Void Spell. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons here, just to try and protect it a little bit longer. He does go with a Lock, so we can pop the ability. And this Royal Giant on the right side should be able to be defended without having to overspend on it. As you guys can see, the Guards plus the Cannoneer is able to fully counter it. So far, looking really solid. I think we definitely have a decent matchup here, especially knowing that he has Void Spell. He cannot kill the Skeleton Dragons, and Void Spell in general is decent against, for example, troops like the Cannon card, Mortar, but most of the times you can also try and protect it a little bit. For example, this Void Spell is gonna hit the Cannon card, it's gonna take care of it, but it's not really gonna help him break through our defense, at least in my opinion. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Looks like he goes with a Ghost. Looks like he still has the Hunter there. We cycle back to another bed Guards, but I guess it's fine. We can even go with another Mortar here if necessary. I don't know if we need it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with another Cannon card here just to make sure we are able to defend everything. Let's then go with Archers here as well. The good thing for us is that if he went with a Void Spell there on top of the Cannon card right away, would have been able to kind of act as a defensive building as well, because of course when you take out the shield of the Cannon card, it goes into the cannon mode, and then it can even help on defense in some situations. Okay, let's go with a Mortar here. He does go with the Evil Skeletons. I guess we're just gonna go with a Skeleton King to take care of those. He does also go with the Evil Royal Giant on the left side, so that's good for us, because then now we don't need to, we don't have to worry about it anymore. And let's go with some Evil Archers here to start taking care of the Hunter, the Ghost, and all the troops he has on the left side lane. Okay, so he is slowly but surely, kind of getting a comeback with the Royal Giants, but I think we should be fine. We have a really, really solid defense, so I don't think we, have any problems, especially in triple elixir as well. Okay, let's go with Guards, let's go with a Cannon card, and at this point, we don't even need to go offensively. I guess I can just go with a Miner here to try and slowly but surely get some more chip damage, but overall, in these type of situations, you don't really have to, go offensively anymore. Okay, let's go with a Mortar here. Let's set up the Skeleton King. Let's split the Skelly Dragons. I think I'm also gonna go Archers here towards the right side lane. He might try to switch lanes on us, but we have a really solid defense, as I said before. In my opinion, this deck has a super solid defense, and then also super good attack. As you guys already saw, we also got a ton of damage on the left side tower. Okay, let's go with Skeleton Dragons. Let's go with more Archers. Let's go with a Cannon card on defense. We can go with a Mortar. I'm gonna go Mortar in an unpredictable spot. Yeah, exactly. Just wanted to... No! Oh my god. Wait, 1 second. Okay, let's go arrows. Okay, that was calculated, guys. Wait, the evil skeletons? Okay. Nothing happened, guys. That was definitely not close. I didn't end up messing up the timing with the Mortar or anything. Everything calculated just to make it a little bit closer for the content. Anyways, we got the victory. No one saw what just happened. See you guys soon with game number 2. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 2. I don't know what just happened. Don't ask me. I guess I just had like a brain lag. I think everyone has it sometimes, where your brain just stops working for a few seconds, and those seconds are in Clash Royale very important. Okay, let's go with a Mortar here to distract the bats a little bit. We do have the cannon here, so we always need to be careful against those type of troops. But I think we should be fine. In the meantime, I'm gonna go with Skeleton King here. Then he uses the lock. That's really good for us, because then we can maybe now go with an ability, knowing that his lock is out of cycle. He does have the Ice Golem as well, but the Skeleton still gonna get a little bit of chip damage on the right side tower. As you guys can see, bring down the tower all the way down to 300, 500, or 3,000, not 300, 3,000. 591 HP. Okay, let's go with arrows here in the meantime to try and protect the cannon card a little bit longer. We do end up activating King Tower, which of course is gonna help us a lot. And we need to be careful because he does have a lot of spammy troops. And we of course having Cannoneer, yeah, we need to be always very careful against those troops like bats, like goblins. So interesting deck from him. Not sure what he's missing. I think this is like a really OG deck, right? I think he has Mini P.E.K.K.A. in there as well. Fireball plus Lock, if I'm not wrong. I think I used to play this deck really long time ago. Back when, yeah, it used to be meta. Now it's not really played anymore. Okay, so definitely interesting start right here. We did activate the King Tower, but we did take a lot of damage with those goblins. So maybe the arrows weren't as necessary, or maybe I should have, not overspent that much on the first defense right there. Okay, he does go with his Royal Hawks. Let's go with the Skeleton King up high. I'm gonna go Mortar here as well. Archer should also be able to get a little bit of value. And then not sure if I should go with Miner towards the Firecracker. Should I just, I think I'm just gonna let this be. Mortar is able to get one shot on top of the Firecracker and also splash the tower. And then maybe even a second shot. Give me a second. Nice. Okay, perfect. So the Mortar there getting a ton of value, actually able to take care of the Firecracker, but at the same time, while taking care of the Firecracker, also getting a double connection on top of the right side tower. Okay, he does indeed have Fireball. Wasn't sure, but I did think about it. I already mentioned it before. Okay, let's go with Miner. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons here towards the right side lane. Let's see what he has to defend it. I think he's gonna distract it with... Okay, I wanted to say Ice Golem. Looks like he goes with a Firecracker, and in the meantime, those Skeleton Dragons are getting a lot of value right here. Okay, let's go with guards like this. Archers in the meantime getting a good amount of damage as well. Let's go with Skeleton King up high to distract the Firecracker. And I think we can go offensively with the Evil Mortar right now. Looking really good right now, actually. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons here as well, knowing that he just spent the Fireball. I'm gonna go with ability here to, try and create more pressure. Then I'm gonna go arrows to take care of the Firecracker. Please tell me that I didn't miss. Okay, looks like I was about to miss it. But luckily for us, we didn't, and this Mortar is able to lock onto the tower. And I think that's pretty much good game already. As you guys can see, Mortar still quite healthy. Really healthy, actually, taking down the right side tower. And then at this point, we just need to survive for 10 more seconds. So kind of, chaotic, I think you can say, match. Especially in the beginning, we took a lot of damage there with the Goblin gang on the right side. But then once again, in single elixir most of these times, these cycle decks can get a lot of value, a lot of damage, and afterwards in double elixir you start controlling the match more and more, and slowly but surely you start breaking through the defense, exactly as we just did. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 3. So far, pretty nice matches, even though the matches are a little bit chaotic. I guess it's because I'm still sleepy. Pretty early here in the Netherlands. I'm leaving with my family today. So that's why I'm recording kind of early today. Okay, let's go with a Skeleton King here to block those bats. We are going to be able to also charge up the ability a little bit, so that's nice. And then he has an Electro Wizard as well. Okay, Electro Wizard. I think I'm still going to pop the ability. I feel like most of the times you're going to force out at least something which also costs 2 elixir. In this case, we force out the arrows, which is even more elixir than 2. Okay, let's then, I think, have the Mortar ready. So he has bats, E-Wiz, and arrows. What is this deck? Gonna be interesting to see what he has against the Mortar. Looks like he goes with a Sparky. Okay, instead of defending the Mortar with a Sparky up high, he decides to go with Sparky kind of in the back here to, I guess, have enough elixir to support it with like a Goblin Giant. Looks like instead he goes with a Knight plus Mini P.E.K.K.A. left side. What is he doing? Okay, kind of a strange situation, but I think this is gonna be an easy defense for us. As you guys can see, the Mini P.E.K.K.A. is gonna have to be responded to, because if not, it's gonna get one shot on the left side tower. We don't want it to happen, and then I'm gonna pop the ability as well. And I think that already towered down. Maybe the ability wasn't even necessary. We do need to be careful with those bats plus the Electro Wizard. Knowing that we have Cannon card, I'm gonna have to spend arrows, for sure, because if not, that was gonna be towered down on the right side. Like Cannon card in those situations is really bad. In other situations, it's really good. So that's why exactly we have arrows. That's exactly why we have skeleton dragons and Skelly King in this deck. So he already calls good game. This is definitely yeah, gonna be, I think, an easy win. I don't want to, how do you say, celebrate the victory too early, because it's not gonna be over yet. Like, he still might be able to make a comeback unless he actually gave up. I don't know if he gave up though, because sometimes Sparky players act like they gave up and then they just make a huge push in double elixir with the Sparky, with the mini P.E.K.K.A. But looks like this guy actually, yeah, not playing. So I guess we're just gonna go with a cannon card. Let's go with guards here as well. I think, oh, he's still playing. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But we got a good timing there though, because he went with Sparky right as I went with the cannon card plus the guards, and we're getting a lot of damage on the King Tower, my friend. Is he still playing or not? Okay, looks like he's still playing. I'm so confused right now by the way, yeah, he's playing. Okay, let's go with skeleton dragons. Let's go with arrows here on the right side. I'm gonna go with archers evolution here in the middle. And then hopefully we're able to defend this. Yeah, I don't want to say easily, because it's still gonna be kind of hard, but I think we should be fine here. Nice, Skelly Dragons on the right side to take care of those. Let's then go with a miner here to tank the mini P.E.K.K.A. And I think now we should be able to, yeah, call it good game. That was definitely a strange situation. He didn't drop anything. Then afterwards he went with a Sparky, and then he's kind of still trying, but I guess this, yeah, should be a good game. Only 20 seconds left, unless for some reason he ends up taking the tower, which I don't really see how he can do it. Let's go with arrows, let's go with guards. If he goes with arrows, we can go with our ability, and that's gonna be a good game already. So very nice W there, really nice yeah, push, especially that push there with the Skeleton King. I don't really know what he did, but I guess it's, yeah, a typical Sparky player. Really nice W. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 4. So far doing really good. We got out of the, yeah, 3 games, 3 victories, so far perfect. And let's start off here by cycling archers. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it before. If you guys don't have the Archer's Evolution and you do have the Bomber, a lot of people are using this deck with the Bomber Evolution as well. In my opinion, Archer's a little bit more solid, even though we didn't face it. I like it a little bit better against troops like yeah, Lava Hound, troops like Balloon. Just in general, I feel like it's a little bit safer, I guess you can say. Okay, I think we don't need to overspend on the yeah, Demolisher there. We can just go with a miner towards the right side. This guy's running Demolisher plus Recruits. Okay, gonna be interesting to see what deck he's running. In the meantime, miner able to get a little bit of chip damage on the right side tower, and then here we can just split the skeleton dragons. I'm assuming he's also gonna have something. Okay, looks like he goes with archers. I'm gonna go with a skeleton king to keep them in the middle, and then afterwards the arrows is able to deal with them. Okay, perfect, looking pretty solid, nice defense. And then I think we can just let this be, unless he spends something. But I think in this specific situation the ability wasn't really necessary. Okay, so what is he gonna have as a win condition? Does he have like Royal Hawks, or what is this deck? Normally Recruits is compared with something. In this case he has the Ram Rider. Okay, looks like he goes with arrows. Ram Rider in the meantime is gonna take a lot of damage from the Cannoneer. I'm not sure if the Cannoneer shot is gonna be enough, so I think I'm gonna go guards. Okay, yeah, the guards were definitely necessary. If not, that Ram Rider was gonna get a connection, and Ram Rider yeah, connections do get a lot of damage. Okay, so interesting deck here by him. He has Ghost, he has looking like a typical P.E.K.K.A. Ram Rider deck to me, but instead of running it with P.E.K.K.A, looks like he has the Evil Recruit, so I guess it's just gonna be like some, yeah, Bridge Spam deck, but instead of P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam, it's gonna be Royal Recruits Bridge Spam. Okay, he has archers as well. I feel like the Cannoneer is definitely gonna help us a lot against troops like archers, so we need to, yeah, don't overspend on those. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna cycle a cannon card here. So what is he gonna do? I feel like he's gonna probably soon go with his recruits up high to distract the cannon card, or what is he gonna do? Okay, let's go with archers in the meantime. Let's have the skeleton dragons ready. Looks like instead he goes with a phoenix towards the right side. I'm gonna go with the evil mortar, and I think here we should be able to, yeah, hopefully get some damage. Oh, the mortar did take the explosion from the demolisher, but I think it's fine. He spends arrows here. We can go with skeleton dragons. I'm gonna go with ability, and I'm gonna go arrows here as well to take care of his evil archers. We do need to be careful. I'm gonna go with guards on the right side, but in the meantime we're able to, yeah, apply a lot of pressure and also do a good defense at the same time. Okay, nice. So even though we didn't get a great amount of damage, still a pretty good overall situation. Guards on the right side are actually gonna get a decent amount of damage as well. And then I would say overall looking, yeah, pretty solid right now. Okay, let's go with a mortar. We do need to watch out when the mortar is out of cycle. He might try and pressure us with his okay, let's go with arrows here. Oh, I did end up missing one of the archers. I guess it's fine. The archer is not gonna get an insane amount of value. And then here in the meantime we can go with a cannon card as well. Okay, he does go with his Ram Rider. Nice Ram Rider by him. I'm gonna go guards here to try and DPS down the Ram Rider, and then I'm gonna go mortar in the left side lane, because that is where we have the cannon card and the guard still. Okay, nice. Let's go with skeleton dragon. We are able to catch the void spell with one skeleton dragon, so the mortar is not gonna take yeah, too much damage. Mortar is actually locked into the tower. Then the cannon card I think also got a little bit of damage there. Nice, okay, Mortar is able to get even more damage. He is forced to go with a Ghost, he is forced to go with Archers, spending a lot of Elixir right there. And then we can just go with Archers here to cycle. Mortar even gets another shot right there. Okay, looking good right now. There was a nice amount of damage dealt on his left side tower, 1 minute 30 seconds left. So still a lot of time left. And then here we need to be careful because he's gonna try and, exactly, I wanted to say that. He's gonna try and make a huge push right now. Okay, let's go with Evil Mortar. Let's go with the Skeleton King up high to protect the right side lane. Let's then go with Skeleton Dragons here on the left side lane. And then I think that's already going to be a pretty solid defense right here. He does go with arrows. Spending the arrows allows us to go with ability, allows us to go with Evil Archers. So I think here I'm just going to pop the ability, knowing that arrows are out of cycle. And then I'm going to split the Evil Archers. Okay, hopping into Triple Elixir right now. Let's see if it's better for us in Triple Elixir or worse. I would say knowing that his only spell is arrows and void spell, it's actually pretty decent for us. Okay, we need to be careful though because he is gonna try and kind of spell cycle us. Let's go with Skeleton King, let's then go with Skelly Dragons. He's probably gonna go with Archers, there you go. Let's go with arrows as soon as we can, and then I'm gonna go guards here as well. Nice, okay, looking really good, guys. So as you guys can see, I'm mainly focused on defense and then well defending. Afterwards, I'm getting the crazy counter attack right here. Mortar is able to lock onto the tower. We have 4 Skeleton Dragons, 2 cannon cards here. We can pop the ability as well. We can go with guards on defense, and that is pretty much gonna be a good game already. If you guys notice, I don't use the miner as much on offense as possible. It's not like you need to spam the miner. It's more like when you use it, you're gonna try and mainly tank for some unit like a Skeleton Dragon, like, really anything. But most of the times you never really try to go with the miner just to, get chip damage. In some situations you can, but I think if you notice the gameplay in today's video, most of the times I try to use the miner, combining it with some troop, tanking for Skeleton Dragons, tanking for an Archer, guards, whatever. So that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Very nice matches, 4-0 in today's video with this, Mortar miner deck. In my opinion, as I said before, it's super solid. It has few tricky matchups, but in general, it has a lot of outplay potential. Super solid deck for sure. So if you guys are looking for a deck like this, definitely recommend trying it out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not, subscribe to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe. And I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.